Hello. Welcome to episode 1 of bitcast, the podcast that I started, which isn't really a podcast, and forgot to make a video for, so I'm doing it now. This is episode 1, where I talk about stupid stuff that I found interesting. We're gonna talk about Tinker Toys. What are they? They're called Tinker Toys. Let's take a deep dive into the history of Tinker Toys. They were originally made in 1914, and they are still made. They're very old, I know. They're wood sticks and wheels that can connect together and other building objects. I have a bucket of them from the middle of their lifespan, and although they still make them, most people have forgotten or have never seen them. But what shocked me while I was making my script was I learned that they make motors. How is this affordable? I know they're just battery powered motors, but still. If you're interested in Tinker Toys, you can find them on eBay for 15 to 20 bucks if you want the vintage ones. And if you want the new ones, just go on Hasbro's website, but you do not want the plastic ones, aka the new ones, because they will snap and bend. You don't want them, so just spend a bit more and get the wood ones. Like and subscribe if you want, because I hate saying that by practically forcing my viewers to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want me to make more videos like this, where I have a script and I read it. And bye! Welcome back to bitcast. We did Tinker Toys in the last one. We're gonna do VR headsets in this one. The first ever VR headset was released in 1982, and the most recent one ever made is, or at least as of recording this, is the MetaQuest 3. The history of fake worlds in headsets is something like this. As mentioned before, the first ever VR headsets, according to Google, was made in 1912 and is a far cry from what we have today. There was no controllers and it was a 64-bit world. Fast forward a long time and we have VR today, and my mind is still blown. I know how they work, but it's still just crazy. In particular, the HTC Vive. How does it just track your hands? They're obviously a very new thing, so I'm not going to say where you can get one. You know. Link subscribe if you want, because I hate saying that and thereby practically forcing my viewers to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this where I read a script, comments, and I will. Welcome back to bitcast. You know Google Nest, right? Well, if you don't, I have a solution for you. It's this video. Watch. Well, Google Nest / Google Home is Google Assistant, from Android phones. Or just say, "Hey Google," and it works. Stop listening.
All right, but your device has to be unlocked for that.
Okay, don't worry about that. That was Google Chain Reaction. From Android phones. But it's not a phone. It's a box with a speaker and a mic, and you know what a Google Assistant is. There are free versions of Google Nest, and the first, which was the first ever released, is the first and probably cheapest Nest. It's just a unit with the tech and a speaker. If you're wondering what it does, it works. You can just turn off a lamp by saying hello Google, and it'll turn the lamp on. The second Nest model, which is what I have in my room that chain reacted, is really tiny. It has a really tiny screen, but it is a touch screen, which is not surprising. And the entire body, except for the screen, is the speaker. Like, you can feel it in your hands. But they're not. None of these are portable. They have to be plugged in at all times. The third model is giant. It can't really fit on your desk or your table, your bedside table. You kind of have to put it on your kitchen tabletop. And because it will sit on your kitchen tabletop, it has full Google browser access. So you can browse literally anything on Google by just saying, "Hello Google, search this thing," you know. Like and subscribe if you want, because I hate saying that and thereby forcing my viewers to like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this where I read a script, comment and let me know. Welcome back to bitcast. What is Etch-a-Sketch? And more importantly, how the jiggle jug do you actually draw with it? Well, let's find out. The first ever Etch-a-Sketch was sold and probably made in 1960 and was a big hit, I think. They made a few versions, like a mini version and a bunch of colors, but red was the default. If you went to a store, you could find the red ones. And if you didn't want the red ones, you would have to go somewhere like Amazon, but of course Amazon didn't exist yet, so the colors were produced very late in their lifespan. I have a red mini Etch-a-Sketch. I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I'd never seen a normal Etch-a-Sketch before, so I thought that mini was the only one you could get. But that is not true. I just said that. So, yeah. Like and subscribe if you want, because I hate saying that and thereby forcing my viewers to like and subscribe. Comment if you want to see more videos like this where I read a script, and bye! Welcome back to, I think, episode 5 of bitcast. The 3DS. What is it? And why is there a free just sitting there? Well, let's find out. The 3DS was the sequel to the Nintendo DS, and the thing that differentiates it from the SD... I wrote SD in the script. Why am I so stupid? Is, well, the 3D. The 3DS could do 3D with no glasses, which sounds kind of cool until you open the box, and it's not great. I can't describe it because it's never happened to me. Kind of have to have seen it to believe it. They later made the 2DS, which fixes the 3D by getting rid of it in the first place, and it can't fold. It's not even a DS of any kind now. So I think I don't need to tell you that the 2DS flopped. But they actually fixed the 3D with the new 3DS and the new 2DS, which adds 2 front cameras and 2 back cameras that track your face, that really fixes the 3D. Also, of course, the new 2DS is the exact same, but obviously does not have the 3D. Like and subscribe if you want, because I hate saying that and thereby forcing my viewers to like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this where I write a script and misspell DS a bunch of times, then leave a comment below and I will. Welcome back to another episode of bitcast. I think this is episode 6. What is Xbox and what's behind it other than a bunch of wires? Well, if you're wondering, let's find out. The first ever Xbox was made in 2001 and was the most powerful console in the world, which is just crazy, and I just don't know how they did that. Fast forward to like 5 free years, and they made the Xbox 360. I put oboe in the script. Why am I so stupid? It had kind of a home menu, which was new for consoles at the time and would stick for almost all consoles, handheld and home. Then, the Xbox One. Once again, spelling mistake. I put V-Box here, which is annoying. Which would have been fine if it was the first Xbox, but because it was actually the third, it made this really confusing. That made this weird, but not necessarily bad. But then they spent half of the conference where millions of people come to see next level games and graphics, only for them to keep talking about how good it was as a TV box. So I don't think I have to tell you that the Xbox One flopped. But they really picked it up with the Xbox Series line. The Xbox Series S, a TV focused box for cheaper, and the Xbox Series X, a gaming focused box that was a lot more expensive. Like and subscribe if you want, because I hate saying them, thereby forcing my viewers to like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this where I write a script, then let me know in the comments and I will.